In this lecture, we'll be taking a look at web storage. The first thing that we will be covering is why do we need web storage. Now, if you look at the things that are available for storing information on client and server side, on client side we have cookies, which are kind of quite old legacy format supported by almost all browsers, and it allows us to store small data in key value pairs locally, and each cookie has a limited size to around 4 kilobytes, and these cookies are sent along with each HTTP request. So the same kind of information is sent back and forth to the server. Now, coming on to the server side, we have databases which stores the data, and it's considered quite good for larger applications. More secure data is available from the client machine on request. So based on each request, the server sends us the data, and then we see the benefits of storing the data locally. That is, local data can be accessed faster because it's right there, and it reduces the amount of load on the server. Obviously, less number of requests will be sent to the server, so it reduces the load on the server. And information can be retrieved with no login. That is, you don't have to validate yourself for each request that you're sending to the server because it's already validated and it's residing on your machine. It's kind of belongs to you, so there's no need of verifying it. So that's why no login is required. Now, the basic issue over here is that cookies do not provide us a way to store large amount of data. It's just 4 kilobytes of data that we will be able to store per cookie. In order to resolve this issue, we have web storage. That's what I'm saying. Problem for the most part is to find a way to store a larger amount of data on local client that does not require server calls and can be written to and accessed. So if we look at the web storage, the data is still stored in key value pairs. The only difference over here, apart from these two types, is that the size of the web storage compared to cookies is much larger, and it can be set to around 5 MB depending upon the user agent. If I talk about the session storage, it actually controls storing data for a single session in a single window, and local storage controls data that's accessible over multiple windows and that persists for longer than a single session. So if you're storing something in local storage, it's like you close your browser, you go back again, the data will remain there. That's what persistent means, and over multiple windows. That means you don't have to have a valid session. Every time you open up your browser, the local storage will fetch the contents for you and show it to you. So that was a basic introduction about why we need web storage and what exactly web storage is. In upcoming lectures, we'll be taking a deeper look in this.